the next 5 minutes, I want to go through a bunch of tips on installing this epoxy grout so you can make sure that you get a good result out of your own shower. So my first tip is to hold back on some of this sand. Don't use it all. You can take up to about 10% of this out of this mixture. Okay, so you can see how flowy that is. Just lightly take a damp sponge and wipe down your towel surface. Having a good grout float really helps out. This is a Troxel grout float. Don't be concerned about really what's left on the tile. That'll all be able to be scrubbed off. So at this stage, it's just really a matter of paying attention to all those joints and making sure they're filled. Yeah, so taking out that little 10%, not even 10%, that cup of the part C has made this really easy to glide over these tiles. I usually just grout the corners in my niches versus caulking it, because ultimately it looks better. It's one of those things that if you did have a crack, then go ahead and caulk it, you know. But in my mind, I'd rather the niche looks really nice. Just pay attention to all your joints, make sure they're all filled. And like I said, don't worry about anything that's really left on there. It's not gonna be a big deal. If you're concerned about the time it takes you to do this, just get the mini packages of this and just do one wall at a time. Sunlight, any type of air movement, you know, if you had some kind of a breeze in here for whatever reason, it's gonna make this all set up a lot faster. Okay, so just pay attention, go over your entire towel job. And we got our temporary cover in here, so you can just grout straight to it. Nice even transition into the shower. So what you're looking for is just take your dry finger and press on the joint. And basically what you're trying to eliminate is having any of it pull out on your finger. So it's all clean, it's not bad. So let's just test this. So yeah, I'm able to mold it and it's not pulling out of the joint. Yeah, see, I can just pull all that out right there. This floor is not ready yet at all. So if you see this, that's you have to wait. But this is gonna be your major initial wash. I'm able to scrub that joint, get it nice and smooth, get all that excess off of there, and that's what I wanna be able to do. If you see yourself pulling out the grout too much, then you wanna wait. You don't want it to be, you know, you wanna be able to almost like toll the joint with this rough sponge. This is the one real different aspect of this, is like you can see how much water I'm just putting on the surface and scrubbing. This is what makes it so easy to clean. And you're not having to worry about any of the joints washing out. Any normal grout, all that grout would be coming out of those joints, but not with epoxy. It's kind of sticky, it sticks in those joints, and I'm able to just really concentrate getting all of that grout off the surface. Let's just take a microfiber cloth after you run the sponge over there and just wipe off that excess water. That's going to help prevent that haze from coming back. Now we are going to do another wash after this in about an hour, but this is going to take off like 90% of that haze. It's been about 2 hours since I've done this Windex with vinegar, but you just want to make sure that all the grout is completely stiff and hard at this point.